Well, I said I was going to give this camera thing a try, so here we go. I'm out. I've been out, I guess, about an hour to get back where I'm at. Um, Looks like I might have made the wrong call. There's a lot more snow up here than I thought there was going to be. There is an oak flat up here. It's got about 10 or 11 white oaks scattered across the top of this ridge. I thought I'd see some evidence of it being chewed up, which I haven't seen yet. And to be fair, I'm cutting a lot more human tracks up here than I thought I would. Like I said, it's taken me about an hour to get up here. So we'll see what happens, but I figured I'd give this a shot and see how it all turns out when I put it together. All right, guys. Okay, guys. Kind of been working my way across this ridge under some of these oaks. Again, you could kind of see it's a little bit more snow up here than I thought, and I'll be completely honest, I'm really just disheartened with the amount of human tracks that I'm seeing back here. But I guess that's what you expect when you're on public property, public ground in southeastern Pennsylvania, specifically northern Chester County. But I don't know if you can see in the video behind me this deer trail that I'm following underneath these oaks. More importantly, if you look, if you could see that antler that I see laying just off that bare spot up there. So this will be my first find of the day. I guess I'm about an hour and 40 minutes in, maybe an hour and 45 minutes in. I think the air temperature is like in the 40s, but this wind is really picking up. It's a little bit colder up here than I thought it was going to be. So let's take a walk over and check this one out. Well, it's the first one of the day here. Let's see what we got. Little broken off guy. Well, not too bad for the first one of the day. I'm trying to see if I can work this little camera here. It looks like about as far out as I can zoom. It's kind of crazy. But, so we got a 3-point, I guess. Maybe it would have been a 4-point if it wasn't broken off. Hey everybody. As you can see probably from the background, hopefully, I took a walk all the way across started coming down the other side. On a pretty decent game trail. I used to have a tree stand set up down in here off of this trail in the bottom. But as I'm coming down this slope, I don't know if anyone can see, but I see my next find of the day just up in front of me, just a little bit right off the end of that branch. So I guess I'm about probably 2.5 hours in now, maybe. Excuse me. Warming up a little bit, mostly because I'm walking all this way. So we're going to take a little look up here and see how good this one is. Okay? Kind of uncovered there. I think most people would have found this one if they were in here. It's kind of sticking up pretty good. Looks like a good one. Yeah. Nice 5-point side. Little mud on there. But nice 5-point side, 4-point side. So It's right where I found it. I gotta still a long way to go just to get back to the vehicle, but I guess that's not too bad. Obviously I can't see any tracks on this side of the hill because there's not as much snow as you can see. I can't imagine anybody would have walked past this one if they were looking. Wasn't hidden all that well. All right, onward. Well, that's about it for me today. I'm going to start moving like I got to get out of here instead of looking. It doesn't mean I won't stumble across one, but on my way out, I still have a little ways to go. But um, I am going to start moving through. I came through this area about 2.5 weeks ago, right when there was the first light snow, and I used my my Run app to go ahead and mark not only where I walked, but then once I got back in here, I used my Base Map app to mark a few trails that were light in the snow. I actually found that last antler, that better antler, on one of the trails that I had marked. As you can see, it's kind of hard across this flat um, to notice many trails, but it's just littered with acorns. So they're still in here feeding. I did expect it to be a little bit more torn up than what I'm finding, but I guess to be fair in that regard, the snow only came off probably in the last maybe 24 to 48 hours, or 48 to 36 to 48 hours or so. I'm sure they're in here. I'm seeing sign, fresh sign that the deer are around. I haven't really seen the amount of boot tracks here, even in the mud on this side, but that certainly doesn't mean people aren't in here looking, especially after the amount I saw on the other side. So unless I stumble across something accidentally on my way out, I'm pretty much going to start hiking and get back to the car at a reasonable time. All right. Thanks, guys.